When you're getting ready to hire a new employee for a position your company has open, what's the framework that you use for making that selection? If you're like most hiring managers we've worked with over the years, whether they're HR directors, C-suite executives, business owners, or business managers of some sort, the chances are pretty good you don't have a fully defined framework for making that selection, which is one reason why so many companies struggle to hire and retain great talent. But what if a simple framework existed that you could use every time, no matter what the position was and no matter which candidates you were interviewing, and it would increase the chances of you hiring that A-plus player, that special talent, that great fit with your company? Well, I'm here to tell you there is a framework that exists. It's something we use at Fulcrum Staffing, and it's called the 5 C's of hiring. Now, the 5 C's are all important and they're sequential, meaning that somebody couldn't fit 3 of the 5 C's and qualify. They'd be disqualified. It's an all or nothing framework. But also, they're in order of importance, so the first C is more important than the 5th C. So with that said, what are the 5 C's of hiring? The 5 C's are character, competency, culture, chemistry, and congruence. Since character is the first of the 5 C's, I'm going to start with that one today. Now, why do we start with character? We start with character because it's the hardest of the 5 C's to change. And generally speaking, people are who they are. So in times of stress or crisis, people revert to the natural character pretty automatically. So for example, people that tell the truth will tell the truth no matter what, even if it means they could lose their job. Whereas people that find the truth more malleable will happily tweak or adjust the truth to fit their situation, and it may benefit them the most, especially if it means protecting them from losing their job. Same with hard workers. People that are hard workers will work hard no matter what, and people that are clock watchers generally leave a lot of unfinished work on their desk. People generally are who they are, and it's much easier to change a skill set than a person's character. So we start with character because it's so important and it's harder to change. Now that doesn't mean people can't change. We know that people can change, but in times of stress, in times of pressure, people tend to revert to the natural character. So with that said, I want to share some tips that we've learned at Fulcrum Staffing that hopefully will help you the next time you are hiring someone. The first tip is never ever compromise on character, no matter what. If your gut is telling you there could be a character issue with this individual, trust your gut. The number of people that have been burned on this by not trusting their gut is really high. So, and this is true even if this is a great producer that you're evaluating. It doesn't matter. Never compromise on character. The second tip is ask character-based questions in an interview process. Ask the individual to describe their best character qualities, ask them for examples, get a sense of how they describe themselves as it relates to their character. And the third tip relates to the second tip, and that is ask references questions about the individual's character and get a sense from their perspective how they thought that individual handled challenging situations and difficult times and things of that nature. Why? Because nothing matters more than character. You can change someone's skill set, but it's very hard to change their character. And it's the reason why when at Fulcrum Staffing we get a new job order and we're doing our intake, I always tell the client that I handwrite in character when we're going through the individuals, what they want to see in somebody's qualities. So with that in mind, I hope I hope that this will help you guys as you go out and start on your next hiring decision you've got to make. I promise that if you make this a priority, it will help increase the talent at your organization and improve the success of your organization as a result. We'll come back and speak more on the second character quality soon, but until then, wish all of you the best of luck with any hiring you're going to be doing between now and then. Have a great day.